Good morning students, welcome to the class. In today's class, we need to learn about government. Yes, this is third chapter from the Civics. In the previous class, we have completed the introduction for the government. Now, we need to start with the first subtopic in our lesson. That is levels of government. Yes, in the previous class, we have discussed a lot about the government. And we came to know that government has many responsibilities on its shoulders. And our government need to accomplish many tasks. India is a very big democratic country and it had many needs and it had many demands. So all these things has to be looked after by government. Then you may have surprised that how the government can able to do all the things related to entire country. Then I'll ask you a small question. For example, there are 10 works are there at your house. You are only the single person to complete those works. Now it is very difficult task to you, right? Yes. Then so along with you, you have 3 more members. Means altogether 4 members are there at your house and you had 10 tasks. Then will it be easy now? Absolutely. Why? Because the tasks are the same and the members are increased. So in the same way, our government also will work at different levels. It will not work in a single hand. In India, we have 3 levels of the government. So the first level is local level. Second level is state level. Third level is central level. So our Indian government works in 3 levels: local, state and central. Then what will be there at the local government level? For example, if you take your village panchayat or your municipality, if a city means it belongs to the municipality. If you are living in a village means it belongs to the panchayat. So at village level, panchayat and municipality will looking after the needs and demands of that particular area. And at the state level, so state level means it will increase its strength and it will increase its area. So the things related to the entire state will come under the control of state government, like state board education and state electricity, like transport facilities like RTC. So all these things will come under the control of state power or state government. The next level and the last final level is central level. Central level decisions are applicable to all over country. So at the national level, in the country wide, our national government will look after the demands and needs of the people. That is central government. Yes, like in these 3 levels, our government works and it will fulfill the demands of the people. Now, we need to discuss about the second subtopic of our lesson. That is laws and the government. Yes, government has an authority to pass the laws and to take the decisions for the welfare of the country. Every citizen of the country has to obey the word of the parliament and he has to follow that law. As the government has the right to pass the laws, it has the responsibility to make sure that that laws has to be implemented. So making laws and the implementation of the laws also both are the responsibilities of the government. For example, there is a law or there is an act that the persons who are driving vehicles should have their driving license. So every citizen who driving the two-wheelers, three-wheelers or the four-wheelers has to have their driving license. So not only these, all the vehicles will come under this, like lorries which are having the more than four-wheelers, six-wheelers, 8 and 11-wheelers also will be. So any vehicle holder or any vehicle driver has to keep a driving license with him while he is driving. So this is an act passed by the government. If the citizens not follow this law, the government has a right to jail them or to fine them. Why? Because it is opposed to the government. If the persons are not obeying the acts or laws, it means they are doing against the government. Then the government has a power to punish such kind of people. Right. So, not only this, the people also have some exceptional powers to go to the court if any law is not implemented properly. Means, you know that in our country, the racial or caste discrimination is banned. Right? Then, if any person affected by the caste discrimination in getting his job, he can go to the court for asking some remedy. So, where there should not be any caste discrimination, but this person cannot get the job on basis of his caste. It is against the Indian government. So, that person can go to the court to ask some remedies. Then the court will decide what has to do and how to punish the people who are doing such kind of things under the name of caste discrimination. So, courts, laws, acts, all are parts of government which guard the people. Yes, so the laws and acts made by the government are very important to follow. All the citizens of the India has to abide the rules and regulations of the government and the constitution. Right. Our next subtopic is types of the government. So, we had here they mentioned two types of the governments, democratic and monarchy. We will discuss about them. So, what is democratic government? You know that India is a democratic government, right? Then, so we often listen a quotation from Abraham Lincoln, that is, of the people, by the people, for the people. Right, of course, people are the pillars of democratic government and they participate actively in the formation of the government in democratic countries. Yes. How? Then you have a doubt. How, ma'am? How the common people can able to form government? Yes. The very one way for the people's participation in the formation of the government is elections. Yes. By exercising their vote in the elections, the people can form the government. Means they will vote for their beloved leader. That leader will go to the parliament where all the important decisions related to the country has been taken. So in that parliament, this leader will talk on behalf of the people. And this leader is the voice of the people who cast their vote for him. This is one important way to the people to participate in the formation of the decision making and laws. Yes, it is maybe difficult concept at your age, But if you listen again and again, then you can come to understand what it is exactly. And you can take the live examples also to understand the topic. For example, from our area, one person win in the elections and that person will go to the parliament. So there what he will talk. So what are the problems we are facing? So what are the things we require? So on behalf of those things, he has to talk in the parliament or in the assembly. So he will tell our problems to the higher authority and he will speak on behalf of that people and he will do the necessary things for the people from the higher authorities. So these representatives are the mediators between the higher authority and us. So in the types of the government, we completed only about democratic. So remaining form of the government we will learn in the next class.